Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Nadisha. One of the ways that God speaks to me is through songs, and the song that God has for you guys today is Save Your Tears by The Weeknd. If you are here, this message is about your kingdom spouse, kingdom marriages. This song actually came to me a while back, and I kind of just was like, I don't know. And then it was weird. I was reading someone's comment. I think it was yesterday, and they mentioned how they were crying. They don't cry a lot, but they were crying. And all of a sudden, I just started singing, "Save your tears for another day," and yeah, some of you guys are going to be crying tears of joy. It's almost like that frown is going to be turning upside down, So yeah, you might still actually be crying, but it's going to be tears of joy, okay? All right. It says, "I saw you dancing in a crowded room. You look so happy when I'm not with you. But then you saw me, caught you by surprise. A single teardrop falling from your eye." You're not gonna be dancing in a crowded room. You really could, but you guys are gonna have an encounter with your person, okay? You guys are gonna get an encounter, and this person is gonna see that you look happy. They're gonna look at you and they're gonna see that you look happy. You're glowing. Your hair is done. You just look really cute, and it's just gonna be perplexing to them because they're like, well, why? How are you so happy and we're not together? And for some people, they actually think that if you look happy or you're just shining and you're just glowing without them, they actually think that they're not needed. And that is so not true, because the reality is, like, when somebody do bad things to you, betray you, break your heart or whatever, you still have to keep it going. You still have to keep it moving. Okay, some of you guys have kids. You can't just be being down and out, depressed and worried about what happened and just remaining in that brokenhearted state. No, you have to keep going, and you have to do whatever it takes to lift your spirit, okay? So yeah, it says you look so happy when I'm not with you. So yeah, so they might actually think that you don't need them because you're already so happy, but that's not true. It says, "But then you saw me, caught you by surprise." I don't know, maybe maybe some of you guys are just, it's going to be a surprise. This encounter may be a surprise. Maybe you guys just accidentally meet somewhere. I don't know how it's going to happen, but maybe there'll be an encounter, okay? And it says, "But then you saw me, caught you by surprise, a single teardrop falling from your eye." I don't know if this is like tears of joy or tears of sorrow or both. I don't know if the tears is just you reminiscing on the past and what happened, or or both, or you just you're really happy to see them. It says, "I don't know why I run away. I'll make you cry when I run away." So they're like, why did I run away? They're probably reminiscing on the past and trying to figure out why they ran away from you, and trying to come up with what were they thinking, why did I run away? It says, "You could have asked me why I broke your heart. You could have told me that you fell apart. But you walked past me like I wasn't there and just pretended like you didn't care." Okay, this one right here. This one right here. Okay, listen. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm gonna break this down. I'm gonna break it down. You could have asked me why I broke your heart. Okay. This person broke your heart. Okay. But you, for some of you guys, you showed zero emotion. It's almost like you're what especially for the people who've never dated your spouse. You showed zero emotion. You know what the problem is for some of you guys, and you'll know if this is for you. Some of you guys have never told your person how you feel about them, and they've never told you how they feel. So everything that's going on is in their head and in your head, okay? So when they broke your heart, when they ran away from you, when they probably went to another situation, they left, you never call them and be like, oh my god, I can't believe you left me. You showed zero emotion. You didn't cry. You cried in your own home, but you never cried to them. You never showed them any emotion, right? It says, you could have asked me why I broke your heart. You could have told me that you fell apart. You walked past me like I wasn't there and just pretended like you didn't care. Listen, this is some real. This right here. Because, yeah, you guys didn't tell them that they broke your heart. You didn't tell them. You didn't show them that you fell apart. You just kind of took it like a boss and kept moving. Like, so they're confused. For some of them don't even know when they went to another person, when they went to another situation, when they ran away, they don't know how you felt. They don't even know if it truly affected you. They can assume that it affected you, but they don't know because you've never told them. You never say, hey, listen, you really crushed me and I fell apart. Nope. You just kind of was like, you brushed it off and just kind of pretended that they didn't exist, and you just pretended like you didn't care, but you did care. But you weren't going to show that because you weren't going to be vulnerable to a monster, or someone who acted like a monster. I'm not going to call your person a monster. That's mean. Yeah. It says, take me back because I want to stay. Save your tears for another. Save your tears for another day. Save your tears for another day. Okay, yeah, so, yeah, it says, take me back because I want to stay. They want to stay. They're coming back to you and they want to stay, okay? And they want to stay for good, okay? And they're just hoping that when they come back to you, you won't reject them, Save your tears for another. Save your tears for another day. Listen, it's so funny. I'm like, I say this and I'm like, save your tears for your wedding day. That's how I feel. Save your tears for your wedding day, guys. It says, I made you think that I would always stay. I said some things that I should never say. Yeah, I broke your heart like someone did to mine. And now you won't love me for a second time. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so for some of you guys, they kind of kept you on the back burner, they kind of make like future fake. They kind of future fake with you. Made promises to you that they knew they weren't gonna fulfill. I said some things that I should never say. Yeah. For the people who dated your person, or you guys were married, or the people who never dated, they probably just said some really cruel things to you, and they truly regret the things that they've said to you, Yeah, I broke your heart like someone did to mine. And we've mentioned this months ago. Yeah, someone broke their heart, okay, and they just broke your heart. It's so funny with guys. Like, a female can get their heart broken like 20 times. and still come out stronger, better, you know, they allow that heartbreak to make them better. And then for guys, sometimes y'all get your heart broken like 2 times and you turn into a very dark person, you know. And you're like, really, you just didn't make it make you better? You just kind of just went to the dark side because somebody broke your heart, and you just give up on life, and you decide you're gonna break everybody else's heart? Wow. Just wow. You know, it says, and now you won't love me for a second time. Yeah, some of you guys are like, nope, not gonna do it. We're not gonna do it. I'm not gonna give you a second chance. You know, and hey, I wish you good luck, you know, with your decision. We don't tell people what to do. We do not tell people what to do. But yeah, it says, girl, take me back because I want to stay. Save your tears for another. I realize that I'm much too late and you deserve someone better. Save your tears for another day. Yeah. So like I said, they want you to take them back when they come back, okay? They want you to receive them with open arms. They want you to embrace them. They don't want you to cry anymore. Save your tears for another. I realize that I'm much too late. Yeah, so like there's multiple songs that talks about time and late and being late and running out of time. And I'm just saying, there is something significant about time here, guys. And they realize that time is off the essence. They're on borrowed time, okay? I'm like, you don't even have your own time. You're on borrowed time. And you deserve someone better. So they don't really, I don't know if they still feel like this, but at one point they didn't feel like they were good enough for you. They felt like you deserve someone better. You know, so for a while, they didn't want to try. They didn't want to try to make this relationship work because they're like, oh my gosh, you're like a queen and they're like a, I don't even know what the word is, okay? And for they just think that you deserve someone better than who they are. But what they don't realize is God matched you two together. And if God says they are for you and you are for them, then they are for you. They're good for you. They're good. God gives good gifts to those who love him. They're good for you. Okay? And God don't make no mistakes. He did not make no mistakes. He didn't make any mistake. Okay? All right, guys. Save your tears for another. Yes. I'm not going to tell you to don't cry anymore. Listen, you do what you need to do to get through this, okay? This is a journey, and this is not for the weak, okay? I really feel every hurt, every pain that you guys go through because it's relatable. So I get it, but yeah, just keep going, keep on going, keep on keeping on, okay? And just give everything that you're feeling to the Lord, you know, and cry out to him, and he will reveal things to you. He will speak, and he will comfort you and give you the peace and the strength you need to keep going. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.